Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Jay Zador. I am up early. I know you guys can hear the birds chirping, but I just finished watching Leigh Pinnock's documentary about colorism. I think it was called like Race Pop and Power, or something like that. And it was a good documentary. There was a lot of things that I know that I took away. It was the takeaways versus the bluntness of what she was saying, right? Um, One of the takeaways that I got from the documentary is that she was really oblivious to um, being a black woman. Um, and I don't think it started within the group. I think it really started at home. Like, she was really like, and I love Leanne. This is no shade, but she was very whitewashed. And I'm there's the when she was with Alexandria Burke and the other girls, they asked her like, I know she asked the question like, if I was a couple of shades darker, would you be in the would she even be in Little Mix? And one of the girls from Sugar Babes was she said something. You can kind of see where she like kind of smirked at the end, but she didn't really like smirk like really hard. But you could tell she like was saying, "Sis, girl, you already know you wouldn't have been in the group." Like, so there's a reason why she was chosen. There's a reason why everything is going the way it went for her, and I kind of feel like like it really started at home with her. Like even her dad was just like, "Oh, I identify as me." Like, okay, sis, we know you, but we also you. I don't like black people who don't. Not saying that your skin color, you have to like the shit is happening. Racism is real. You know what I'm saying? It's here, and you're in the UK where they got first of all, you can you can see the what's the word I'm trying to say, the oppression, or like the not the oppression, but you can see the compared to America and the UK, like you can see where racism is very influential there versus here. Like first of all, Leanne name is Leanne. In America, I don't know no black girl in this. Leanne is like almost 30. I don't know no black girl who's almost 30 named Leanne in America. Like who's black. Like, or you know what I mean? There are some black girls who do have like white names ish, but for the most part, like, and then there was another girl on a documentary named Molly. I was like, bitch, Molly. Who the fuck is naming their kids Molly, bitch? What black woman you know naming her daughter Molly, bitch? No ma'am. So, that's just one thing in itself. But the second thing is like, it's just so weird how you can see the the whitewashing of black people over there. Like, her boyfriend, for example, said some. First of all, the comments wasn't even funny. Like they wasn't even like they were like bad. They were more so bad jokes than insults. If from my perspective, because I just felt like, girl, okay, somebody could have definitely, okay, not. It wasn't funny, regardless of like ultimately, because I think he was. I think that's at the time he was trying to be funny. Mind you, this was like 10 years ago, but he did say something very like poignant about people in Jamaica and them like bleaching their skin and how how you know how that's a thing over there, and I think that's sad too because it really is, and I know that because I've done some research, and we live in a world where they're continuously trying to, well, white people like even with me, like I used to dye my hair blonde, and even in that some uh is a weird kind of like, you know what I mean. But now I kind of look at it just as like experimenting with hair, because we live in a culture now where people just experiment with hair. Like bitches walking around with green hair. I mean, what race is that? But anyways, uh, I just kind of feel like it's just one of those things. Where back to the documentary, I kind of feel like it's just one of. It was a good documentary because the shit that Alexandra Burke said her record label told her to bleach her fucking skin. Like somebody told her to bleach her skin. Girl, no God. Like I can just imagine the stuff that Kelly Rowland went through, because Kelly Rowland is like more of my time, and the stuff that she like. Because when she came out with her album, her first album, like this is before Beyonce came out with Angel in Love, Kelly was successful. Like, you know what I mean? Kelly had Dilemma, Kelly had her stuff, Kelly was doing movies. Like, it was looking good for Kelly. But I kind of feel like, once Beyonce entered into the realm, well, Beyonce blew a lot of the girls out the water. Like, that's that's the bad part. But I think, anyways, not trying to make this about Kelly Rowland, but to hear Alexandra Burke say that stuff, it just made me go like, wow, like those people at Psycho Records were like psycho. Like they didn't even want her to like wear like afros or braids, so her hair always had to be like curly and flowy and stuff. And I can just imagine her like feeling very empty inside. Like just feeling like a vessel, like a canvas, and not really like what I mean, and being told what to probably even say. Her story is very like painful when I was hearing her. But the documentary, like, it was just something about her parents. And it was something that when Jade came in the building, because I love me some Jade in those vocals. But when Jade came in the building, it was one of those things where it was just like, oh, so like, because I look at Jade as another black girl in the group. Like, to me, it's two black girls and one white girl. Because I mean, if you look at Jade's mom, Jade mom looked like Jade mom is a black woman. That's a black woman. Like, that woman black, regardless of like her having. She's black. She's a black woman. Jade mom is my complexion. Okay, bitch, I'm black. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's and then she says Egyptian, but where the fuck is Egypt? Egypt is in Africa. So bitch, you're black. I don't understand that. But and people like to say this whole mixed race shit. If you ain't white, bitch, you black. Even if you are white, you still black. But that's a whole nother conversation. A lot of people ain't even ready for it. But at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like, looking at the documentary, it's good to see that she wants to put the effort in changing things. But I just kind of feel like the industry over here in America is horrible when it comes to dark skinned women. Like, it's so weird because the world gave Normani so much love when she was, coming out with her music, but it's just like they still didn't even like back this girl. You get what I'm saying? So it's so much, like even with June's Diary, like it's so much that irks me, because June's Diary is such a great group, and I kind of feel like they're not getting the shine that they deserve because they're black women. And it's like, bro, like if these were 5 white girls singing like this, bitch, where they would be. You get what I'm saying? So it's just annoying. But thank you, Leigh, for making this video. I can't believe that she just been like, she said she in 2000, like last year they went to Brazil and she finally got some love from the crowd, and that was her first time really like experiencing like that kind of like reaction from a crowd. And I'm like, you telling me 8 years later, like you like being in this group, that's your first time experiencing appreciation from a crowd just solely on you? So that was so weird to hear. And like I don't know, it afforded her money and a great lifestyle, but it's almost like she just realized that she a black girl. Like she's realizing that she's a black girl. You get what I'm saying? They used her blackness to give the group, like the Girl and the Sugar Babe said, like that edge to make them a little cooler. But you were the black girl, and wow, it's just so weird. It's so weird. But I think even like like seeing people like we know now, at least now we know there's a certain kind of privilege that comes. Cause I'm a little, I'm a little mocha chocolate. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, bitch, I'm a little mocha chocolate, bitch. But at the same time, I just feel like, you know, I would never want to go to a place that didn't have like the diversity. But Leanne Pinnock, the documentary was great, and I'm gonna watch it again.